All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Hello, everyone. My name is Commissar Hecht. I am trying to fix the my audio, or not my audio, my iPod, because apparently my iPod does not like me. Um, so I'm trying to get it to where it actually wants to work. And the only reason why the main camera here, let me just switch to Commissar's journal. The only reason why the main camera is not working is because the uh, here, we'll try this again one more time. Fine, I will update. Encrypt. Cancel. Probably should have done this a while ago. But anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to another Commissar Hecht live stream. We are going to be painting. I am going to take a little drink of an energy drink. And then, hi! A good roast dinner, Lord of Chaos. My goodness. That is quite the handle. Hello there. Um, you can hear my iPod disconnecting and reconnecting. It's because I'm trying to update it. I'm trying to actually to update it. But for the channel, because I want to listen to music and jam out, my iPod.
Oh,
So I want to listen and jam out. Anyway, while I'm painting, we are going to be painting. Of course, I left it over here. We are going to be painting a Chaos Chimera, Warriors of Chaos Chimera. This sucker, and we're going to be painting it similar to the traditional colors that we're going to be working on. So while we're waiting for my iPod to kick in and download everything and re-download everything, hopefully it gets all the music that I want because I want all the music. So yeah, we're going to be working on that today. Nice. I haven't really done any Age of Sigmar. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, so these are supporter gifts. So I'm not. These aren't for my armies. These are just supporter gifts that I'm doing uh, for my supporters, for the people who follow me, for the people who have really taken the time and and dug in and been with me through thick and thin. Um, so these are really for them. Uh, anyway, let me go get my little drinky drink and some water, and then we'll start chatting a little bit while the iPod is working, trying to get that done, and then hopefully by the next, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, we'll start painting with the camera and everything else. But anyway, be right back. We got this giant drink right here. Oh, Bubba's. I've got Yarg with me. My good old German Shepherd boy. All right. But anyway, how's everyone doing? Well, I hope. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. That was a little acidy. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everyone's having a good day. Um, and more importantly, I hope everyone is safe. You know, with the craziness that's happening in the world today, I hope everyone is safe. But yeah. These are your bombs, like bombs, they're falling down. They're falling on me now. And that's my last choice. Got one thing left to do. There's a bomber in me too. Everything I'm not. Oh, if you could verify faster, that'd be great. So Lord of Chaos, or good roast dinner Lord of Chaos. What games have you played? Or what's your favorite game, I should say, if you've played before? While I'm waiting.
Oh,
For,
look at him.
oh,
No, no.
whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no. Well, I'm looking for all of this to square away. Spit and shine. Kill team. Oh, okay. So what are your factions for kill team? Or do you only have the one? Which is fine if you have the one. All right, now hopefully all my songs load on my iPod so I can actually jam and listen to tunes with arms wide open. Sorry, I apologize if I feel a little cringy. Oh, and now it's got to do a whole reset. Ooh. Oh, bless you. Welcome to the Commissar's technical difficulties stream. I have nearly every faction. I just don't have orcs or Eldar. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. It's kind of baller, actually. I'm glad. So I'm assuming you haven't played Battle Line, the actual like Battle Line version for Kill Team then. Or sorry, not for Kill Team, but for 40K. And you have every Kill Team, or just like one Imperial, one Space Marine, one Chaos, so on and so forth, or do you have all the Kill Teams? Which good on you if you do. That's a lot of dedication and collecting. Oh, excellent. All right, and now we are finally. Cancel download. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I haven't had a game. I haven't had my 40K game yet. It canceled. I just haven't had enough time. What's going to be the army that you're going to be using? I'm now very genuinely curious. Of course. Come on, sync up and actually work for me. Oh, you sync up bombers, but not the other one, of course. Tau, my tower, my tower just collecting dust. I mean, so here's the thing about 40K in general, right? Um, I haven't played a game in quite some time. I like big robots. That's totally fine that you like Tau. Uh, totally fine that you like Tau. As a matter of fact, you should be ecstatic that there is a faction that just speaks to you. And I hate all these people that oh that are just rabid Tau haters for no fucking reason. Cause why? Let me enjoy a faction I like. God damn it! Why is it not letting me download? Sorry, folks. We're trying so hard to get these last three fucking songs. Yeah, they're still grayed out. I don't get it. Okay, hold on. Music. I don't know why they're grayed out. That's the problem. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. That would be a mistake. Sorry, I'm like trying to do like three things at once. I wish I could have gone with Knights, but it's a bit too pricey. So I will say, not to shame you about not getting Knights, because dude, it's fucking expensive. I'm not like Warhammer in general is expensive, but I will say the one thing I like about Knights is once you've collected whatever knight you want, that's it. You don't need to modify, and you don't have to worry about them invalidating that particular model because that's a fuck ton of models that they would invalidate. Let's see. Oh my god. This is getting annoying. Good evening, Commissar. Good evening, Johnny. Yeah, it's totally fine if you play Tau, my dude. Totally fine if you play Tau. Totally fine if you play really any faction. If as long as you can truly say you enjoy the faction. Oh my god, why is it not downloading? I saw a new knight that was announced, so I'm saving my money for that one. I mean, it does look pretty fucking cool. Although I think it's like an anti-infantry knight. But I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum about that. Like, hey, dude, do whatever. We're trying to get this thing going with the machine god and download these last three songs. I don't know why my iPod. Okay, we're going to do it this way then. Fine. We're going to do it this way. We're going to hard reset. I heard Rocket Sphere and thought I must have it. It's so fucking true. Johnny, I need your tech priest assistance. My iPod's misbehaving. That's why I haven't started painting. I want to jam to songs. I'm not strong with fruit. There's just this one with fruit-based technology. Because it's Apple. Ha ha. I got it. There's just three songs that I downloaded off iTunes that it seems like no matter how many times I tell the damn thing to sync up and open up, it won't. It won't. And now we're sitting in update hell as I struggle with this. This is a perfect time to whisper a prayer to the machine gods. Hold on. I have just the primer for this. I will get the Imperial Infantryman's handbook. Right, and I'm going to go with an older published copy, not the newer ones. Although the newer ones are nice, but this is definitely the older published copy. Alrighty. Turn to the pink pages of your Imperial Primer, and we are going to read the Catechism of the Machine. This one right here. With your strength you protect me. With my care I repair you. With sacred oil I appease you. Be quiet, good spirits, accept my benediction. All right, and then we are going to read the litany of appeasement as well. Be still, spirits. I do what I must. Forgive the intrusion. Give me your trust. And then we will do the litany of durability just to make sure. Machine spirits, in your unknowable grace and wisdom, grant my iPod durability so that it may serve me as I serve you with faith, care, and servility. My binary prayer is more controversial. If it works, it works. Ah, let's hope. Let's hope. I haven't had a chance to use some of these prayers before, so we'll see. Blessed be the machine god. Translation into low gothic: work or we will hit you with a hammer. Very much so. Very much so. Anyway, how is everyone doing? While we're waiting for the technical difficulties to go away, I hope everyone's doing fine. I'm good. Good. You were talking about your Tau. What kind of Tau do you collect there, Lord of Chaos? Which is weird that you have a good roast dinner, Lord of Chaos. I need to know why you have that handle. That is a very Slaneshi style kind of handle. Is there a crime to have a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? There's got to be a story behind that. I'm very chaotic. So I got it a nickname added as it was before my Warhammer. Oh, okay. Dude, that's one thing I would love to get into is 3D printing, but I know that that is a whole nother fucking hobby in and of itself. Like, I really want to get back into making cosplays and props and all that stuff because I think people would obviously like that style of content as well to the channel. But at the same time, it's also kind of, it's very, 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 labor intensive. Been tinkering with my own tech today, trying to get my printer tuned up. Managed to get some progress and printed some stuff. I think I know what's causing my print bed to warping. Trying to fine tune it at the moment. So what? Okay, humor me. What exactly do you think is wrong with it? And Chaos and Lord of Chaos, please do tell me like what kind of Tau that you're running. Some of the latest generation printers are apparently a lot more plug and play, looking into bamboo stuff. I've heard a lot of the bamboo stuff is nice, but the fact is that they're small. Like that's the big, I guess, downside of bamboo is that their print base is kind of small, so they don't handle what's it called? They don't handle um, larger props, or you have to print out in massive chunks those props. But the price ramps up fast. Oh, okay, all right. I guess it's worth it if you're making a lot of costume designs and whatnot. Oh man, this is the we're just talking to the commissar before we paint stage because I'm having technical difficulties. Oh, and I finally kind of cleaned off the Yarik's kennel area and cleaned around a little bit, reorganized, put some stuff away. Um, I realized I have a little bit more pile of shame than I thought I did. That's okay. We'll handle it as it gets there. Oy, 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 oy. How is the Emperor's best pupper? The Emperor's best pupper is napping hard today. I can't show you him. Hopefully, when I get the when I get all the songs downloaded and I switch cameras and all that stuff, you can see him. We will do pupper cam later tonight, I promise. But he is racked out right now. He is just in my kitchen, between the kitchen door and whatnot, and he's got his little tongue blepped out, and he is just sleeping. He is just sleeping. He's dreaming. He's got his leg kicking, paw twitching. So Puppers is tired. He had a busy day cussing out the neighbor dog. I don't know what he's cussing him out for. Probably is a filthy heretic, but you know. Uh, so Lord of Chaos, if you're still with us, what kind of Tau are you using? Like, what kind of Tau have you collected? You'll have to excuse me. I'm not at my best. I've been gone for a month. Hi, hi, how's the streaming? It's going great. I am waiting. We've got some technical issues with the music. So I'm downloading my iPod so that way I can listen to music while I'm talking to you guys and painting. But we are going to be painting this lovely Chimera, Warriors of Chaos Chimera, working on the other head. And then once that's done, you know, we'll be cooking with grease, cooking with some decent fire. So it's for a supporter gift. So we're going with the traditional um, color pattern for the Chimera, and I think we've actually done a pretty decent job. I've got pictures in the Discord too, but we've got a pretty decent job so far of what it's going to look like. I'm in the Warhammer stream, hopping to see who's in the community. Not the Commissar's usual chimera, but it's coming along very well. Well, thank you very much, Quetzal, the Coatl. Um, you're more than welcome to join me. I'm new to 40K and I'd love to learn. Well, you've come to the right place. You have come to the right place. Um, you can ask me questions while we paint, and hopefully, like I said, the oh, I have a feeling that I have a feeling that we're not going to have any music today, which kind of sucks. Because there are some good songs that I really want to have on this iPod while we're jamming. I bought 80% of my army, so I'm deep in the weeds. Well, what army did you buy? Oh yeah. Emperor's Children. Ah, excellent, excellent. A solid group of trader Marines, if ever there was one. If you could consider the Emperor's Children to be a good bit of trader Marines. Yeah, and then it doesn't sync. Okay. All right. We're going to disconnect and then we're going to reconnect. One more time. Oh! I've been waiting a long time for them. Not see? Okay, all right. I'm going to share the screen real quick, see if I can do that. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. Window capture. Tech. This is what I'm running into. Just so everyone knows what I'm running into. So, you see all these grade songs. For some reason, and this is why I love painting, but I love painting with songs. For some reason, plus this is also my workout iPod, so I'd like to be able to actually, yeah, I know. Well, actually, let me see if there's any of these that are. As I'm just quickly scrolling through them. Yeah, they're all just soundtracks, which is fine. Oh my god, this is going to be annoying. I really should title this Issues with with iTunes. Uh, One resync, connect your iPod, resync, select update cloud library, and Apple iTunes Music. Well, this is an old. Um, this is an old iPod that I'm updating. So some of this stuff that you're suggesting, while helpful, probably not going to work. Come on, you bastards. All right. Well, we're done with that for right now. Because I got some really good Imperial Guard songs that I want to jam out to. All right. Also, if you see an option to edit preferences. What do you say? Edit preferences, devices. Reset sync history. Huh. It may require a full resync. Oh no. Why the song is the file is moved or deleted from the computer, making it unavailable? No, it's definitely not there. Cloud status might be waiting. This is what happens when when you update your frickin' iPod and it doesn't let you do anything. Uh, no, I don't have any restrictions. Trust me. You read your full thing. Uh, Connect your iPod to your computer, hit resync, or select update cloud library. Yeah, I don't. It's not a cloud library thing. This is an old, like I said, it's an old iPod Touch. Yeah, there's no way that some of these songs are. All right. Oh man, we're gonna have to like just redo this. I think. I, oh, you know what? Let's try that. I think I found out the problem. I think I found out the problem. Uh, I think it was a USB port issue. Nope. Damn. Son of a bitch. I thought it was a USB port issue. Yeah, it's all the brand new songs that I just downloaded too. Do you have an USB cable you could try? Potentially, but if it's reading it, in case it's the cable itself, potentially, but if it's reading it, it's a software thing because it. Let's see. Oh man, we're never gonna get to frickin' paint if we're having all these problems. Let's see. What if I do this? Generic Spotify playlist time. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I really just want to paint. Yeah, it's doing the same. Here, we're gonna disconnect completely. We're gonna make sure that nothing of Apple is playing. We're gonna relaunch everything. We'll try this. We'll try a force reset. Man, have you tried turning it off and turning it on again? If I do that, we're gonna end the stream. Oh, well, I saw some other songs upload. Nope. God fucking damn it. Bless my paws and whiskers. Oh, yep. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. I think we're done screwing around playing tech support. We've been doing it for almost an hour. Jesus Christ.
Have you tried playing to the Omnisci, anointing your PC with oils and all that stuff? Oh, no, no. We did that earlier. And I thought we had it working. Clearly. I wonder if... $48. Hold on. 48. Really? Okay, so that's reading 48. Irish jigs. Hold on. I think I know the problem. It's not the... It's the interface. 75. Let's see if the Wellerman plays. Hold on. Just really fuck. It was the interface. God. It's the interface. The interface is saying the entire interface is telling me that it's not there, but it's there. It's playing right now on the iPod. Let's go with added. Oh, Slanesh is... Jesus. So visual bug. Yep. Yep. No, I'm literally playing songs that are grayed out right now, like Ice on the Road and Searchlight and Dance Kid. McPherson's Lament. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Let's see if there's any in running music. And I'm going through every playlist to see. Oh, yeah, there's plenty in running music. Good lord. Because the thing is that this right here, this iPod right here, is the only thing that is keeping me like motivated during the gym and all that stuff. Um, let's see, 1,000 Miles, Black Thunder. Let's do that real quick. Yep. Replay. Yeah. Bastard. Let's do Bastard in the Kitchen real quick. Yep. Bar song. Yeah. That's so weird. Oh my god, I spent an hour trying to do this. Okay, alright. I now know it's not me. Jesus Christ. Okay, as promised, Pupper Cam. Christ. There's Puppers. There's Pupper Cam. He's dead asleep to the world. Yark is just yeah, zonked out. Yep, Yark. That is my German Shepherd, Yark, named after the Emperor's best of commissars. Uh, all right. Now that we can get back to it. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, no, no, no. Yark was asleep. Yark was asleep. Or is asleep. Here's the pupper cams. The Emperor's best pupper. The Emperor's mightiest pupper. No, it's okay. It's all right. It looks like it's a night of tech support. Oh, my lord. All right. Okay, so I got a 40K questions and looking for advice. Go ahead and send it. Send it, my dude. The line is ready. Some too tight. Like I said, I'm pretty new to 40K, and I was wondering if I could have some insight to my list. I'll be building an Emperor's Carnival detachment. All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right. So immediately what I'm seeing is you have Fulgrim, you have a Lucius, you have a Cacophonist, you have an Exultant. So you're very character heavy. Uh, you don't have a whole lot of anti tank. I mean, like infantry anti tank. Fulgrim is going to be a monster on the battlefield, and definitely a character killer and a tank killer. But the argument that I am presenting to you is that asides your characters, you don't have anything
that a standard infantryman can get. It has no vehicle, but the units are decent movement charge. The chapter lacks anti-tank. Yep, no, that's immediately what I saw. It was a lack of anti-tank. Um, I'm not saying that it's a bad list, but it is definitely anti-tank. It doesn't have a whole lot of anti-tank. But not a bad list. Like I said, very character heavy. Not a bad list, but definitely something that uh, will bite you in the ass if your characters die quick. I've seen people say that there's really no solution to that issue. The way I've seen folks do is send the infantry in the battle line to tenderize the tanks, then send the characters off to finish them. Um, Fulgrim's a good percentage, but needs some work. He's frustratingly not good at a lot of synergy for the rest of the armory. Yeah. Um, Again, it's a decent army. It's nice and fluffy, which is what I think you should be. You should kind of focus on when it comes to the Emperor's Children. Um, I think you would benefit from the new Defiler for Emperor's Children. Um, when 11th drops, I think you'll be able to benefit from the Defiler. Um, I'm saying Mauler Fiends. Yeah, Mauler Fiends are good. Mauler Fiends are definitely good. The only issue with a Mauler Fiend is that it does tend to blow itself up every once in a while. Yeah, the Defiler might be a game changer. Yeah, absolutely. It's just the Mauler Fiend. The Mauler Fiend has the hazardous. As long as you get him in contact with the enemy first. I mean, facts. It sucks because I want to use all the cool models. Well, that's the problem with an army list. You can have cool, you can have tournament, or you can have fluff. You can't have all three. I'm not looking to get a competitive. Well, that list is pretty competitive. I mean, I don't know if it'll do well in the tournament circuits, but most Primarch lists are fairly competitive just by the grace of them having a fucking Primarch. You know. Oh, Bubba's, did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Yark, come here. Come here. Come here, Bubba's. Come here. Up, Bubba's. Yark. Yark. Up. Come on. Up. Up. No? Okay. All right. All right. Okay. You're just trying to shift. And it's okay. Oh. Oh, you if you play play an army that you love and have fun with, it doesn't matter the meta or not. Facts, absolute facts, spitting facts at 10 o'clock at 11 o'clock, 2300 at night. How you use it effectively? Yes and no. You can use your weapons very effectively, but if you are missing a critical piece within your army, you'll always struggle. Um, dealing with that. And that's the long and short of it. Like, yeah, get your reps in and understand how your army works is important, but do not think that because you're getting your reps in, um, that's gonna make it all different uh, for the lack, for what you're missing, right? Then there are people like Sorry who debate memes lists and try and figure out how to win with them at tournaments, and who probably single-handedly is responsible for the majority of the Drakari nerfs. I mean, true, but again, my argument is if you know you have something lacking in your army, um, you can make your army still competitive, but know that you're going to struggle with those particular gaps. You can negate it as much as you can with your skill, but at the end of the day, a lost cannon is still a lost cannon. Um, and if you don't have one, it's gonna suck. So my main holes are vehicles and anti-tank. Yep, basically anti-tank, and the fact that you are very dependent on your characters doing a lot of the heavy lifting. And if your characters
get you know shot out from underneath you, it's going to be a slog for you. You're gonna be suffering. You're going to be in the pits. Another stick in my soaps is I'm using a soup detachment. Uh, with demons is very tricky. No, I think that the demonettes are a good augmentation to your army. The reason why is you need something. Uh, if I remember correctly, I think demonettes move 8 inches, so you need some. You need units that can get across the board quick enough to tie up potential character killing units. Now, the downside with demonettes is that they're only melee. I don't think they have any shooting capabilities. And so if you have like one or two bad rolls and they're out in the open, people are gonna when they do threat target analysis, they're gonna target either your characters or your demonettes. Demonettes can deep strike. Ah, even better. So you can set up uh, you can set up dilemmas with your demonettes, right? Because in 40k the game is all about dilemmas and tactics, right? If you make your opponent have dilemmas, they're going to have to. The problem is 40k isn't about presenting your opponent with problems because problems can be solved. 40k is designed tactically to set up dilemmas for your opponent, because if you set up a dilemma, it may not be solvable, or it can be solvable, but it's going to take more resources away from whatever objectives that person does have. Problems are solvable, dilemmas are not.
The tricky part is going to be that the demonic and non-demonic units buff each other in proximity. Yeah, demonettes have 9-inch move, deep strike, fights first. Yeah, so I think having 3 units of demonettes is a good distraction carnifex in some games, especially when you're going to be facing potential factions that are outnumbering you, you know, several wounds to one. I mean, that's a pretty good distraction carnifex slash unit that will drive anyone absolutely up the fucking creek. Hi. Yeah, if a unit is wiped out completely, they can't heal. It's that goes for the Guardsman Medical Pack. That goes for the Necron Resurrection protocols. If a unit is completely tabled, um, they can't pull that stunt. Young men are deployed.
So, but there's ice on the road. Thoughts and prayers. In secret, no neighbors must see them. Tell me in secret, no neighbors. Oh yeah, I forgot units. I think more noise marines do. Well, I mean that's something that you got to look at because if you're CP starved, you're gonna be doing a lot of recycling of cards and all that stuff just to get CP. Honestly, I'm not sure. I haven't checked the rules. Well, that's why we're having these conversations. Whenever you're theory crafting a new army, it's always good to sanity check yourself. All right, let's get to this gray. We're going to do a very light gray for this one.
was a little, little lag spike. Sorry about that, folks. We had a lag spike going on. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we don't have another lag spike like that. First time that's happened in a while. Yeah. Okay. All right. I thought. Hopefully it was just an aberrant lag spike. Go. I think what I'm gonna do is now that I got this light base coat on the fur, I'll do longer drags of the brush to do the darker tips of a hair. think that's what we're gonna do. Do this light gray and then go into this dark gray. You hit your back and raid and in your hand. Few commands. Those actions will demand. Some too tight. Till it frackin' matches you. Use some too tight. Make it right and pass it through until it fracking matches you. Aim and scratch it. The kit belongs to you. The safe will do. Relation to some too tight. Get right and then pass it through until it fracking matches you. Reassigned to find in the middle line to spit and shine. So that is soon fine. Not as I was all divine. Let it work until you find the time. And then some too tight. Make it right. Pass it through until it fracking matches you. Alright, I think we got a vision going. See what it's looking like. She's flashed. There we go. What are we looking? What are we thinking? How are we looking? How are we thinking about this, huh? Well, thank you, thank you. Because it's based off of the, like I said, it's based off of the box art. So he's got like grayish fur. But yeah, I we're getting there, I think. It's coming along really well. Yeah, I just hope that it works the way I want it to. Are we painting a dinosaur? Chimera! We're painting a chimera. This is what it's looking like. And hi, Chicken McNugget. How are you? It's been a process. Yeah, it has been. But I'm in a pickle, sir. What kind of pickle are you? Question about line of sight. Is it the model itself or anything on the base? Like I have extra demianates that I want to put around Fulgrim. Those count as LOS? Bad example, I know, but I hope I explain it well. So, okay. If the model doesn't have a base, right, like a tank, okay, it is based off of the hull, right? If the tank is behind, wholly behind a building, unless you're playing a friendly game and you want to consider the window's partial cover, it is obscured. Um, if it is inside a building, right? Okay. If it's inside the building, but its tread is poking out, right? The building, and you get more of an angle on it and more of an angle on it, then it is considered not obscured, but partially visible, in which case it would benefit cover. Um, for Fulgrim, because he's a very tall ass model, um, I don't know if he classifies as like a walker, like Titanic, because he's just so fucking big. And the same thing with Motarian. I don't know what he classifies as. Gilliman, I know. Uh, Gilliman, I know, doesn't have the Titanic rule because he's not as tall as some of the others. Same thing with Magnus. Magnus is huge. The drama most type you know me for, the spiciest. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're facing drama. Okay, so a better example would be Lucius and his whip. That would be base to base. Frosty Rizablade. Well, hello. And thank you for the follow. Infantry, I think it's fair to do base. Now, that doesn't mean that you can always have the whip completely out, right? Um, from a building, like if it's an arm or whatnot, right? But I know the whip is pretty long. Oh, I mean, if he's out from the building and his whip, or if he's behind the building, yeah, then it's base. I would say it's base. Because I know some models have massive dynamic poses. So I would say base. Base to base. But again, I wouldn't be a dick and just always have the whip sticking out, right? I would try and get the model completely behind cover. But Chicken McNugget, what is your dilemma? I was coming through streams in my server, making sure I'd follow everyone, but I hadn't dropped you a follow, so I figured I'd come through. Well, I appreciate that. Um, you're more than welcome to vibe with me while I'm painting models, supporter models for that matter. It's about a mobile game. Ah, okay, all right. Well, fire away. That's what I do in my halftime and with my friends in Discord, so I'm totally down. Well, I'm more than happy. You're more than happy to join. A little bit about myself. I'm active duty military. Um, been serving in the United States Air Force for 17 years plus, and I started Warhammer 40K when I was in high school. Um, and uh, and I joined. Sorry, I did 40K back in 2000 and 2002, 2000, or sorry, 2003, 2004. Sorry. Can you guys still hear me? My husband's a U.S. Air Force vet. Oh, well, what was his AFSC? Oops, ads BRB. Test, test, microphone test. I just had a pop-up saying that I was muted. Loud and clear, but there's an ad break. We can hear you. Don't worry. Okay. All right. Whew. I was really beginning to worry. Long story short, I played something called White Owl Survival. It's really great. There are levels you can join an alliance. I call it WWW. The alliance is small. We only last a week before the leader decided to disband and do another. Ah, I see. There we go. There we go. And back. What was your husband's AFSC, if you don't mind me asking? And here is what we're looking like with the Chimera. It was security forces. Ah, a fellow cop, a fellow defender. Angry Burb. Yes, this is a chimera for for a supporter. I'm doing supporter gifts right now. But this is what we're looking like. How do we think? How do we what are we thinking about this current design? I think it's pretty close to the box art. Looks great so far. Good. And I'm going to just do a quick comparison to the box art. There's the box art. Obviously, it's a little lighter. Comparatively. But I think we're getting there. That's the box art. And this is our chimera. Now I am going to darken the fur of the chimera, and I'm going to do some darker feathers for the griffin side of the head. Garnet Hayes, welcome, 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 welcome to the channel. Yeah, security forces. I love being a cop. I fucking love being a cop. I wouldn't have it any other way. There are days where where the job does get to you, but I do enjoy being a cop. retired and took a few of us to OG WWW. With him in a big alliance, he's tried to get me to join. I remain HEG. You know, I've never understood mobile app guilds. Like, it feels so personal sometimes. It's just like, buddy, this is just a quick smash and grab phone game. Yes, they are. It's a strange pace. Way too personal, like, touch grass, please. Like, it'd be different if it was like a D&D based party system or party game where you're or like World of Warcraft. But even then those are also like kind of weird too cuz it's like some of them guilds are like super serial about their members and shit. I would know. I used to play Warcraft a lot, World of Warcraft a lot. All right, I feel like I want to rock out to some tunes. Final Fantasy 14 gets weird in some servers. I think any MMORPG gets weird in some servers. Um, let's see. What do I want to listen to? What do I want to belt out poorly? I'm going to warn everybody. For those of you that are watching right now, I like to sing, and I sound like a tone deaf goose occasionally. Uh, an MMORPG that gets weird to personal dynamics. I'm shocked, I tell you. I've never seen such a thing. Sarcasm. So the leader of TBB, Xena, has been nagging us to follow their rules, as well as nagging us to move to TBB. Since our alliance is so small, we're not going to make it, blah, blah, blah. But there's a big fight among the other big alliances. One's disbanded, and in the morning, one of the guys asks WC if he could join, and then joined later. Oh, my lord. It sounds like high school. Let's see. What do we want to do? Vodka soda and bag of jeans. She's none of that art degree. She's just look at me and like me off in the moment. In a city full of strangers. I have faith in $20 in my pocket. So as a DJ, can you play her? That one song that talks about chocolate. She said, I liked your confidence, but you're not the 1975. You're right, that's like the compliment, but I'm not really looking for somebody tonight. I said, you might not be famous, yeah, but I'm gonna put you in a song that I write. And you said, I like your confidence, but you're not the 1975. I can put in a little sweet. I see them sure teeth. She's just like in a lick of sleep. When she cuts me off, she'd be down at my lowest. A city full of strangers. There's something in the air tonight. CJ, can you play her that one song that talks about Caroline? You said I'm at the confidence, but you're not the 1975. And nobody deserve the compliment, but I'm not really looking for somebody tonight. I said, girl, I might be famous, yeah, but I'm gonna put you in a song that I write. And I said, I liked your confidence, but you're not the 1975. A city full of strangers. Like faith and $20 in my pocket. Says the DJ, don't you play her? That one song that's about chocolate. So you said, I like your confidence, but you're not the 1975. I was like the confidence, I'm really looking for somebody tonight. I said, girl, I might be famous, yeah, but I'm gonna put you in a song that I write. And you said, I like your confidence, but you're not the 1975. South Caroline. Alright, enough of that karaoke for right now. Let's see, I need to read this. Grebo went ballistic, misunderstanding with that sky, leaving our AG. Da, da, da. She said that we were being disrespectful, not containing our members from leaving. At this point, I'm the only second command ranks. I mean, online crazy. Ask Grebo why. He's creating drama, misunderstanding. Explain to Grebo the first guy. Later, added me to GC, but obviously, blah blah blah. Demanding of cost. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this boy. Swear, start a guild and you think you have power. Start a guild and you think you have power. They really need to touch grass. Never thought I'd hear someone say they love being security forces. Other straight leg, baby, no shred out whatsoever. No, I love being a cop. I mean, yeah, does it have its days where it's long and grindy and you contemplate life through the steering wheel of your patrol vehicle and you're just like, oh god damn. But you know, I love my kids. I love my flight. I love, um, you know, the job is grindy, but I fucking love the job. I mean, there were, when I was joining the Air Force, I had a plethora of jobs. I scored pretty decent on the ASVAB. I think I got a 72 or 73 just in the general category. I think the lowest score I got was a 55, which was mechanical. So, I really did love the job. Um, or I had everything open uh, because of my ASVAB score. And I went to my recruiter and I was like, "Look, I want to be, I'll pick these jobs, but I think it was my top two were security forces, and aerial gunner. At the time, that's what aerial gunner was. Now it's just crew chief, and you have to get lucky to get assigned to a special operations unit. Um, but aerial gunner was an AFSC at the time, um, and they were like, "Well, aerial gunner, you're going to be waiting for 2.5 years, uh, and you'll be assigned to a SOG unit, and you might see some stuff, right? But security forces, you can go now, and whatnot." And my recruiter was really trying to push me into intel at the same time. It's like, but if you wait 6 months, I could get you into intel. And I was like, nope, I want to be either aerial gunner or security forces. You can throw intel down on there, but I think I really want to be a cop. The guy's like, all right. So sure enough, number two job, got it, and that was it. And I really do love being a cop. I really do. Again, long days. The job is mercifully um, uh, brutal at times, or not mercifully, but pretty brutal at times. Yeah. God, honestly, I'm all over a frickin' mobile game. Holy hell. All over a mobile game. All right, what do we think, chat? Speaking about painting, real quick. If I can get the damn camera to zoom in. Oh, there we go. A little bit of that dark gray on the fur. I still got to do the neck portion. We're just doing a little bit. Oh yes, yes. It looks kind of mad. Very nice. Okay, good, 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 good. All right. Now we have to do the mouth bits, and I think what we'll do is we'll take a page off of this and do the mouth bit like this kind of purplish color, purplish pinkish color. So let's just pull this off. Let's see. Guess what box? I'm assuming you bought a Leviathan box. My best assignment was a cop was Osan. Oh, Osan. Osan's got some stories. My worst assignment was Cheyenne Mountain. See, I would have loved to have been assigned to Cheyenne Mountain to say that I worked that I guarded Stargate. But I also know that Cheyenne Mountain's a very small, geographically separated unit, and it's very, very small squadron, and you feel like you're not assigned really to anywhere, and it's PL1. Seraphim Argren Lancers. Ah, very nice. Lizard Boys. Very nice. Let's see. My best assignment, I would have to say, is RF Lakenheath. Um, Second best assignment, well, it's a toss up between RF Lakenheath and Japan, right? RF Lakenheath because we've got, um, because, that's where, um, uh, that's where Warhammer is, and I had fun there, and I met some really good friends and whatnot. But then, of course, you were at Lake and Heath. Yes, I was. 2010 to to 2015. Uh, but yeah, RF Lake and Heath, and then Altus. Altus, Oklahoma was my next base, and then Misawa, Japan. And now I'm back at my first base, Edwards Air Force Base, California. I was there from 6 to '08. Oh, okay, all right. So you joined probably a little bit before, well, you definitely joined a little bit before I did. If you were there from 6 to '08. Pretend you're stuck in the situation. So if you want my opinion, I would just disengage from it completely. Um, uh, you know, I they're not worth your time. It's a mobile app game. I know you love the game, and I know you have fun with the game, and I know that you enjoy the game, but it's a mobile app game. I have no, in my opinion, I have no patience for people that are going to be manipulative um, when it comes to a mobile app game. Like, Habibi, there is so many other things that are going on in the world right now. Um, you trying to be a diplomat and trying to make the game less toxic is admirable, but in the end of the day, the question that you should ask yourself is it worth my time? And if the answer is yes, then great. Uh, but if not, uh, you know, I forgot. I've been. That's when I want to drive something home to somebody. Is when you go, Habibi, Habibi, stop. I say it at work a lot. Uh, Arabic Commissar. Yeah, I do it to enhance a point. How's the Ramadan fasting going? I don't observe Ramadan. But if I did fast, I'd be a very angry person, especially in the morning, because I love breakfast. You can have breakfast. What do you mean? As in like, because if I remember correctly, your fasting begins at morning prayer. Yeah, if you break fast before sunrise. Yeah, I was about to say, I think your fasting begins at morning prayer, um, if I remember correctly. Um, yeah, that's at sunrise. So you then you feast out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or then you fast out. Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I honestly, hats off to people who do that, and who dedicate themselves to such practice. Me, I mean, everyone knows who are in the Discord and whatnot. But by the way, there is a Discord. Johnny did put the link out there. Uh, I am not. I am atheistic by nature, but I do admire those who dedicate themselves to the practice, to a practice. Um, because hey, if that's your sakra, right? If your faith is what drives you to do good in the world, more power to you. Uh, if that is your if your theology is based on doing good in the world, more power to you. Uh, and while I know religion is just not for me, um, uh, I do admire the amount of mental discipline it takes to fast for an entire fucking day, and then break fast after the sun goes down. It's the same thing with Lent, right? With Lent, giving up something, whether it's meat, whether it's uh, you know, um, something that you feel is integral to you. I admire it. I admire it. Um, but yeah, yeah. There's also many scientific benefits to cleaning out your gut, allowing your cells time to regenerate, burn fats and sugars. Yeah, yeah. The intermittent fasting stuff. I am on the seafood diet, ladies and gentlemen. I seafood and I eat it. Uh, that's how I operate. I'm sure there's something that you wouldn't eat. I have not met a food I wouldn't try at least once. Yeah, I even had that Japanese fermented bean paste. That was an interesting experience. Super slimy. Super slimy. Now, would I have it again? Probably not. If I was starving, oh, you best believe I would wine and dine. Shit. You want to talk about nasty? I had the Spanish omelet MRE. And if you don't know what that is, good on you. You sweet summer child. Natto? Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I have no idea what that is. For those that do, woof. You want to talk about like really having to muscle through that MRE. No, no, no. She's talking about the Spanish omelet MRE. Sir, it's either you eat gross stuff or you do a stripper stream. Pick your poison. I'll probably do I'll if I was to start another I couldn't do that. I couldn't do the more 18 plus stream because good madam, I don't want to I don't want to get banned from Twitch. OnlyFans Commissar. Absolutely not. I will never ever start an OnlyFans. Uh, hey, get your bag where you can. Make your money where you can. But I don't, I don't think it's for me. I don't think it's for me. And I will say there are people who are on OnlyFans that aren't making explicit content. But I'm just saying in general, I don't think explicit content is my bag. All right. Commissar's OnlyFans is tasty, sexy angled shots of his painted minis. I know someone who has an OnlyFans channel. Some of the best PC cooling you can find. Yeah, see, like I said, I know that OnlyFans has other content on it, but most people recognize it for explicit content. Speaking about content, here I'm gonna just rotate this. There we go. I don't know what I want to do for the nose. I'm thinking a brown. Similar to the beak, right? But I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I think I broke my damn. Hold on, hold on. Where'd the mod? There we go. I'll allow it. Um, what creature is that, by the way? I thought the burb. I thought it was a bird. It's one of the heads of the chimera. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be. Um, maybe a chaos version of a lion, but I don't know. I don't think so. All I can taste is this moment. All I can breathe is your light. I think I want to do red for the throat on this guy. Moment the truth in your life. No, they did black. Yeah, we'll do red for the tongue on that one. I think we'll keep the mouth black, but I think we'll do red for the tongue on that one. Just because it just breaks it up a little bit. But yeah, it's one of the heads of the chimera. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a chaos version of a lion. But don't quote me on that. Let's see. But anyway, how is everybody else? Or how is everyone's week? I should say. Like, what have everyone else has been up to? I know Johnny's doing technical stuff. Chick McNugget's doing drama with mobile app games. How was work? Is everyone doing well at work? I gave up on the printer for the night and joining you in your hobbying. Ah, excellent. Welcome. All right. Okay. Decision making time. All right. So for the mouth, I've done this kind of ochre pinkish color for both the griffin and whatever the hell this is supposed to be. So now I'm curious, do I follow the same pattern for the dragon or just do a red tongue for the dragon and then do the teeth? And then subsequently, we got El Snaky Tail Boy, who I have to figure out how to do that. So I'm just genuinely curious. The God Emperor of Man, Commissar, it is I, the Emperor, in psychic form, of course. I hope you're doing well this fine night. Well, we are blessed with the Emperor of Mankind on YouTube joining us. I'm doing fine. I'm surprised that that handle hasn't been taken yet. I am really surprised. But yeah, that's the question I've got. Do we kind of keep the same physical convention for the other heads of this chimera, where it's this pinkish, purplish maw, fleshy tone for the maw bit, or and for this other mouth portion, or do we go just a red tongue for this dragon head, and then maybe something else for the snake tail? I'm genuinely curious what people are thinking. Glad to see you, big fan. Almost had it right, except for the Primarchs. um, I know it's lovely. I'm just trying to debate on what would look good. Because again, this is for somebody in the Discord server, so I don't want to screw this up. But the box art doesn't really say anything asides maybe the dragon. The dragon is just a black mouth with an oilish like tongue. Um, but yeah, you need to add some complementary color. Um, yes and no. Like I don't. I am painting from the box art because that was the request. Orange would be amazing. Again, totally down for that. But again, this is the request. This is somebody's gift, so I'm trying to do it as close to the box art as possible, with some creative licensing. Um, like I want to be able to get some of the creativity that I've got in my head out in order to, you know, make it personalized, right? but it's just I've taken some liberties with the beak and the body. But this is one of those things where you really have to like dig in and follow what the request is. And I don't know. Gotta get ready. Have a great team. Don't get into trouble, sir. No feet on stream. No, we had the first hour. We had technical issues, so that was we were struggling with that for a little bit. I don't know. Any other? I'm just trying to think. Any other ideas? Shout them out, cause like it's vexing me. What do you think, Johnny? Because I'm running into a wall here. Do I stick with the convention of the creature that I've kind of developed for the mouth part for the dragon? So I've got this weird kind of purplish skin for the mouth parts for both the griffin and the other head of the chimera. But I'm debating on the mouth part for the snake head and the mouth part for the dragon. And that's what I'm kind of like smacking my head up against a wall for. Herm. Yeah, see? Now the box art says that the dragon's mouth is black with an oil black tongue. I don't necessarily know how that's going to work. Um, You could always do a red coming from the dragon's inside throat, getting ready to breathe flame at any time. I could. I just don't think I'm that. I don't think my skill level's that good to pull it off well. Oh, it's vexing me. Oh, it's vexing me. Ooh. I think I don't know. It's bothering me. Ooh, it's bothering me. I'm trying to think of it. Because there's an idea in my head and I can't articulate it. I don't know. Anyone else got suggestions? Ooh, it's bothering me. Fuck. see. Ah, man. Ooh, talk about hitting the wall. I don't know what the hell I want to do with the mouth part for the snake and the dragon. All right. What do I want to do? God, it really is vexing me. All right. Let's take a think. Let's take a think. Let's take a think. Red tongue or black tongue? I think I'll do the red tongue. Keep the mouth black, but I think I'll do the red tongue. It'll make a nice splash of color. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And to keep some of the creature continuity, it'll be there'll be a little bit of the other mouth part there too. All right, we want a darker red, or do we want a bright red? Do we want like a corn red, or do we want like a bright blood red? Oh, okay, hold on. I think we'll do bright red. Um, Yeah, I think we'll do bright red. If we're going bold, we might as well. All right, how do we like? What do we think? Is it decent? Did I screw it up? Approved. All right, cool. Ah, blinded the shit out of myself. other side. I feel fighting those demons inside. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. You're afraid you can push me away. Demons inside. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Old friend of mine. You're walking down the road. You don't have to walk alone. Oh, learn to hide. It's harder to if you don't. Oh, oh, to reach the other side. Oh, I see the promise there's a light. I see you fighting those demons inside. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Don't be afraid you can push me away. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. In your eyes, there by your side. I see you fighting those demons inside. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. I so it gets waste. So hope you can wait. It's like in early days. Make it out okay. Oh, when you reach the other side. Oh, oh. I see if his promise is light. I see it right and those demons inside. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Don't be afraid. Push me away. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. I'm by your side. I see us fighting those demons inside. I will wait for you. I will wait. Don't let the world in your head ever bring you out. Don't let the things in the world ever bring you down. Keep fighting your demons. I know you can make it out. I hope that one day you can see how I see you now. I see you fighting those demons inside. I will wait for you. I will wait. Don't be afraid you can push me away. I will wait for you. For you.
swap back to Nagaroth Midnight just so we can clean up some of the paint smudges that we've done already. Okay. Be kind. Something to remind you. Hi. All right. I'm going to take a quick stretch, grab some more water. Heavy. All right, let me go stretch. Oh, oh, my lord. My ear, it hurts.
Hold on. I'm almost done.
Alrighty. Okay.
All right. We're just gonna take a break from the music, just so my ears get rest. Ready. Okay. What do we want to do? I think we're getting close. Um, Got to do the spines and the eyes and the claws. But I think we're almost done. I just don't know what I want to do for the spines and the claws. Brown wouldn't necessarily be out of place. 6 noise marines built. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're hobbying with me. It's always nice. There's this tongue piece. I'm too much of a perfectionist. Wait. The sudden realization hit him like a ton of bricks. That's what the Emperor's children would want. See, there's that. All right. I'm trying to think. Okay. Oh, oh, ooh. If anyone heard those, that was my neck and my spine singing off. It sang the song of my peoples. All right. I'm just trying to look at some bone colors real quick. Try and figure out how to make the tusks. Um, sort of said I won't be able to use most of my spell crow bits. Have you ever used some of their stuff? I have not. I've never used spell crow. Not saying that it's bad or anything. I just haven't used it. It's like a yellowish. Same thing with the beak. More of a yellowish white than a yellowish brown, but still. Um, decisions. Some of the stuff he works with at scale, like the others, like alternate legs for the firstborn. Ah, I see. Yeah, I just haven't used it. Um, Not saying that it's probably not a good product, but I myself have not used that stuff before. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Hey, Quackamo, what's going on? We are probably gonna call it in like the next, I don't know, next hour or so, just because I am getting tired and I do not want to fuck up what we've started. So, this one will do like a dark purplish color. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Still don't know what we want to do for the nose. All right, nose, teeth, and spines. How do we want to do that? Hold on. Nose, teeth, claws, actually, and spines. Brown would definitely work. Yeah, brown would definitely work. I'm doing okay. I'm just, kind of slogging through this chimera. Not that it's a bad thing. It just, I'm being challenged at every turn. I don't necessarily know how to execute on it. Again, not a bad thing. Just kind of difficult. I don't know. I don't necessarily want to end the stream here, but at the same time, I think like I'm stuck. Yeah, I don't know. I think like I'm stuck on the stream, or not on the stream, but on the mini. I do want to get this sucker done because we are so close on getting it done, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to press without a level of certainty. We're trying the new Dark Time map at some point. Yes, I will. I will. It'll actually probably be next week, sometime next week. Um, I just want to get this Manticore done, or not Manticore, this Chimera done. Hmm. Because really, the only thing left are the eyes, the teeth, the claws, the wing claws, and really that's it. Oh, and the spines. But the problem is, I don't necessarily know what I want to do. Everything that I kind of following on the box art and everything, that's already done. But it's the claws, the teeth, The nose. I don't necessarily want to give him a black nose. See, they did a pink with this one. Ooh, ah, damn, man. This one's a head scratcher. All right. I hate to do this, but I think I'm going to end it here. It was a good, like, little 2 hour paint session, minus all the technical issues that we were having. Um, but I don't want to press because, again, this is a gift for somebody. I don't want to necessarily press without having an idea of kind of what I want to do, or the other person kind of wanting to have an idea of what they want to do. So, that being said, I think we're going to end it here. Um, Not that I don't want to finish this, but I don't want to finish this without the other person's input slash consent slash I don't want to screw this up. So we're gonna end it here. But if you guys like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Join my Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. We got CLC coming up next week, so I will be getting my face punched in for about a month. I do not know if I will be filming within that time. I will bring my laptop just in case. Um, and sorry that I'm leaving again, Quackamo, as soon as you're getting in, but it's one of those things where I think I don't want to press and hit a brick wall and then make a decision that I regret later on. That kind of a deal. Um, but at the same time, um, I'm glad I was able to figure part of this out. Um, so, if you guys like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, join my socials, all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you all have a lovely evening. I won't be filming on tomorrow. I might film on Tuesday evening. And then, of course, Wednesday, Thursday, definitely will be filming. And then Friday, we'll film. Saturday, we'll film. Sunday, probably not. Or maybe I will film Sunday. Monday, I'll film. Tuesday, that'll be. No, I won't film then. Just because. Yeah. Yeah. Tuesday is when I fly out. So Monday may be filming. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, um, thank you all for watching. My name is Commissar Hecht. I will see you guys in the next episode. If you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Frosty Rizablade and Garnet Hayes for joining us tonight. And I did see someone did join the what's it called? Um, they did join the stream and whatnot, and then the Discord. So thank you all for watching that, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Again, if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully, y'all have a lovely, lovely night. Bye.